Hey everybody, Steve, Fat Guy Go Skinny. I have a pretty funny thing to talk about this week. It's been an interesting week. I have my one of my daughters been homesick from school, and with that, I have been home with her in the morning. So I have not been able to go to the gym at all. In fact, today's Friday, so I haven't actually been to the gym for a hard workout since last Friday. So it's been a week. I did go Sunday, did a quick, hour-long Pilates class, but it's more stress relieving, stretching. So an actual real cardio workout, everything. I've been trying to do some stuff throughout the week, but I haven't had a true workout, a true sweat for a week. I got back there today. She went back to school, thankfully. So during the week, I've been challenged with maintaining my best behavior while being at home. And I've been pretty good. Granted, not that we have a ton of junk food around the house, but when you're at home, when you're in your own kitchen, when you're bored at home, if you're, you get the temptation that you don't normally have throughout the week when you're in your normal routine. So I was happy being home with her. I was glad, I'm definitely always glad that I'm able to support and to be a help with that. With my wife and I working opposite schedules, it works out for things like that. So what happened this week? I had what I like to call a except for moment. It's kind of funny. I was talking to a peer of mine at work last night, and he is also going through the weight loss mission. Okay, and we talk about it. He's back on track. He's doing some really good stuff, some positive things. We have some good conversations. Now, like many people trying to lose weight and to, working through this, we have what I like to call the except for moments. So perfect example for you. Our conversation last night went like this. Talking about how good of a week we've been having. Okay. I'm talking about, even though I've been home with my daughter, I've been having a really good week. He's talking about how he's been having a really good week. And then comes the pause. So said, yeah, I've been really good. I've been dabbling a little bit here and there, some extra stuff, and trying really hard not to. Been really good overall. Pause. Except for, and here's exactly what my except for was, except for the day that I binged for some unknown reason on chewy granola bars. Most bizarre thing, I think I probably had 1,200 calories worth of granola bars. For some reason, I had a really good lunch. I had chicken, I had eggs, I had protein, I was feeling really good. But then I was like, I need something else. So I had a granola bar. I looked at the package, it says 100 calories, whatever the carbs was for it. And I said, okay. I said, let me have one. Well, they're only like this big, and I wasn't satisfied. So then I had a second one, and then a third one. Next thing I know, I polished off probably 10 or 11 of them, and it was ridiculous. And I'm at a point now where I can be open and honest about those things. 2 years ago, when I would binge on something, it wouldn't be something like a granola bar. Granola bar, sure, it's 100 calories, 1,200 calories later, it ruined my freaking day. It really messed with my head, but whatever, it could be worse. Like when I would binge and eat a pizza, thousands and thousands and thousands of calories. It was terrible, but now I'm no longer to that point. So, with me being open and honest, my wife comes home later that day, or I'm talking her on the phone later that night, and I fess up to things now. Because I found I tend to find it kind of funny when these types of things happen. So I told her, I said, yeah, so I broke down and I had some granola bars today. And then I said, okay, I had like 10 granola bars. And I said, I binged on granola bars. And her response was, who does that? Who binges on granola bars? They're difficult to open. If you think about that, I had to open up every single one of them. It was hilarious. And I'm sitting there and I'm throwing all the wrappers in the trash can. And then I'm like wiping my hands on paper towel to throw in the trash can to cover up the wrappers of granola bars, just in case somebody happens to, do a good stare into the garbage can, they would see all these granola bars wrappers and be like, oh my God, did an army come in here and eat all these granola bars? No, it was just me. So very funny thing. And I guess my point to that is it's okay. It's going to happen. You can't be 100% perfect. Life will go on. It's difficult to grasp to grasp that fact, but life will go on. No matter the binge that you have, try to make the next day or the next meal all that much better. Think about what that was and let it motivate you to make a better choice the next meal, the next day, whatever it may be. So so it's really funny. It's really funny now to be talking about that. So yeah, granola bars. I binge on them. That was my except for. So I had a really great week, except for the day I binged and I had like 1,200 calories worth of granola bars. It was crazy. It's funny to say out loud. I get a big kick out of it. I don't know if you guys will, but it could be worse. It could be I binged and ate an entire large pizza, and when you think about that, all the grease, all the cheese, all the everything with it, it's delicious. But I'm very happy it was granola bars and not something else that was on my mind. So those things happen. I'm trying to get over that, not let it faze me so much. I'm trying to laugh about it. And even with this week, with my daughter being home, I knew that not going to the gym was really going to hurt me as far as my weight goes. I'm trying really hard to get to, the 150 pounds lost to put me at 187 pounds. Last Saturday, I weighed in at 196, which was awesome. I was so excited. I was 9 pounds away from my target. And then this week happened, and I know that when I don't go to the gym and don't sweat, I gain weight no matter how good I am during the week. Now, granted, I probably would have been a little bit better if I didn't pig out on 12 granola bars or 10 or whatever it was. But besides that, I knew it was going to be a fact that I hop on the scale today, and sure enough, I'm up at like 201. So I've gained about 5 pounds right now for the week. Tomorrow is my official weigh-in for the week, so I'll see where I stand. I'm hoping to come in under 200. Knowing that I was at 201 today, I wouldn't be surprised if I stuck around that. But now it's just a drive to move on, get past this, get back to my normal routine. Hopefully hit out the gym a couple days this weekend, go into next week, get back down to where I want to be to hit my goal. I'm really aiming to get to my goal of 187 by March 31st. Now it's kind of a stretch. I mean, I'm looking at 13, 14 pounds in 4 weeks. It's doable, but if it now gets delayed by a week, I'm okay with that. If it gets delayed by a couple weeks, I'm going to California at towards the end of April. I would love to be there at that point, to be at the 150 pounds lost. We'll see what happens. So anyway, with that, think about your except for moments. If you're on the weight loss journey, think about that, and try to get a laugh out of it. Try to learn from it. Try to move on. Make your except for moment something worth it, so that when you tell that story later in the week, you're like, yeah, I had a really good week, except for the day that I had, half a container of ice cream, and oh my God, it was so good. Make it a good one that you're not going to hate yourself for. So I guess that's it for this week. Thank you. Sorry for the late video, and enjoy your weekend. Hopefully see you next week. Bye.